The 32nd Air Assault were inside the city limits of Zygeria's capital less than an hour after our fleet entered orbit. TIE pilots scouted enemy defenses while the gunships followed behind to clear the way. Even heavy turbo laser towers, bought and paid in blood money, were left smoking wreckage to the gunships. The city garrison house became a green zone 20 minutes later. Most Zygerian defenses, unlike many of the worlds we've sieged, were built to be turned inward, to keep those of the city in, not others out. Of all the worlds in this galaxy, Zygeria is the most disturbing. The scale of their crimes. We must make this campaign a quick one. I've ordered the fleet to pierce deeper the sector authorities' territory. The ground forces will have to catch up. We must outrun the Corsair allies' gathering of power amongst Imperial High Command. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Empire at War Forces Corruption, playing the fantastic mod, Awakening of the Rebellion. We've unpaused it, giving it a chance to catch up with the map and seeing where all the research is. Really, Sizar Trade System tech is going up. Man, this was one of the cooler additions. Actually making them like 3 factions was such a good idea. There's so much variety there, not only from like as you're playing them, but playing against them. I think that's so cool. Let's turn on all the things, see what's going on in the galaxy. Vader, you're still in hyperspace, aren't you? You were like almost there too. Yeah, you're almost a Bestine. Fantastic. This is you, right? Yeah, it's not one of our traders. So Vader's on his way south. We're going to be hunting the Rebellion, and a lot of you guys agree, we need to deal with the Fondor Pocket. I didn't name that, y'all named it. All right, that's on you. We're gonna have to deal with this. This used to be Imperial. This used to be one of our major shipyards. I remember the intro too, because Shed was like, how do you mean we lost Fondor? Well, now we've got to take it back. Do I have any probe droids over here? Am I gonna be Smart Shack, less Dumb Shack, and actually send a probe to go and poke that? We do have one at Balmora. Why don't you, because you're not doing anything anyways, why don't you give me like 3 more of these? And when you're done with this, we'll switch over to building up some, maybe some tier 2 anti-air, or even some more bombers. I know there's been a little conversation, but where's your artillery? You've been not bringing in your artillery. Well, we did just bring some, I think south, right? You got 4 units of the old school artillery, but not the deployable stuff. Maybe they went north. Maybe I sent them up to reinforce the Corsair War. They started it, we're trying to finish it. We captured Zygeria. Oh, hey, the fleet reinforcements actually have arrived. We're properly now in corporate sector territory, right? Our reinforcements have arrived. We've got Zygeria under our control and currently being occupied. We're building up our garrisons on the planet and a little bit of income. Yeah, I think it's time to grab it. Let's just do this invasion. Should be able to knock this out if we're quick. I'm actually going to abandon Zygeria on purpose. We're gonna let that stuff build up, because if they send like a fleet, that means that there's a fleet sitting in a wrecked, no defense world that we can just come back through and wreck them. And I'd be all right with that if we can bait them out. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to just like leave a front line super soft and then have reinforcements waiting in the wing, you know, somewhere close that you can just hyper drive over to. For this, we are gonna open up with, wait, let me pause so it runs a little bit better. What's the world look like? Oh, this is the one with like the dock, yeah. That kind of reminded me of the Battlefront map. Income of this planet is changing due to high gambling activity, so it should be a pretty decent, yeah, it should be a pretty decent world for making some cash. Do I want to go for an armored? I don't know what they have. All right, we'll play it smart. We'll bring in some death troopers. Actually, no, we'll bring in some scouts, and we'll see what they've got, and then we'll figure it out from there. We do have beers. We could do like a full armored assault, but
invasion commencing.
I'm a little, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. Some old school Clone Wars era artillery walkers. This does give me like, I'm a little hesitant to just drop armor. You remember that battle we had an episode ago, maybe 2 ago, where I did that and it was nothing but rocket troopers. Their entire garrison was max size infantry. We talking about having seen Skywalker again? All right, you guys, where did I just send you? You guys go.
Sir, I'm on my way.
Go. This map, what's this map like? So capture the planet, we'll get some money. We've got, ooh, some luxury yachts. I like it. This is the same ship class as the Lady Luck, Land of Calrissians. Star Wars Galaxy pre-order ship. You'd actually get this ship that you could live on. You could like fill it full of furniture and gear. I love that old MMO. And all these windows, you could see out them, and there was a bar right here. For role players, it was a great ship.
Your command?
Yeah, it was you could only get it as a pre-order for the Obi-Wan expansion way back when. What the heck is going on here? This looks like
Okay,
I'm gonna
you
order
wild
this
rat.
to one of the scouts to continue to press through, and then I'm gonna order the other one to try to grab this. Yeah, if you can lock that down, move quickly. The rest of you troopers, I'm gonna hold you back.
Reporting for duty,
You scouts can move up,
What's the plan?
but I'm gonna hold
Enemy
back.
forces ahead.
What are we engaging? What do we got?
Patrol route established.
Grab this. We're gonna grab the bunker because it'll give them something else to shoot at,
away.
and we're gonna keep capturing. Our scout did make it up here. What is this? Oh, okay, so they've got Santhe security troopers with E11 carbines. So Imperial supplied security troops. Wait a minute, those aren't E11s. Those are those goofy pipe rifles. Yeah, sonic rifles. Another gun that you could get in Galaxies that is dumb. It's really stupid looking, look at it. Look at it. It's just this like U-bin. It looks like they stole the back of a toilet and decided that was a gun. You know, I bet you anything it's from the original series. It's like in the background somewhere of some shot. Go ahead that way. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I'm gonna hot drop us here, and we're gonna deal with that nonsense back there. How much artillery? Do we only have one? Yeah. Yeah, I think we might do ooh. Light infantry vehicles. Yeah, we're gonna do an armored push.
I'll handle that, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna go with two of these.
ATPD
We're gonna go with an
moving out.
ATST.
On my way.
And then we're gonna go twin walkers.
Destination
So we've got a lot of anti-infantry.
CHX
I'm not seeing anything too crazy about anti-infantry. There we go. We haven't actually used these
Yes, sir.
guys to great effect yet. What in the, are those grenade launchers? Like, repeating blasters. Like they strapped a Z6 to the front of it. And they've got, hang on, I wanna know what you are. You're so weird. Small vehicle, yes. Medium armor. Though rebel soldiers often made fun of the ATMP's appearance, they soon stopped laughing once it unleashed its impressive firepower. With repeating blasters, it was a repeating blaster, and an array of anti-personnel rockets. Oh, frag rockets. Ay. All right, they do look pretty insane. 8 frag rockets. Yeah, this is definitely must be a late Empire piece of kit. It was just sick of taking hits. And then we'll support them, I think, with Death Troopers, maybe. Yeah, we'll do rockets in the back, and then we'll do 2 squads of Death Troopers. And then some, I don't see any air units, so why don't we go with, let's go with Veers and get the upgrade. We'll get his 10% bonus to ground forces. Moving out, and that'll be a really, really heavy combat group. There looks like there's actually a path back here. Thank goodness you guys don't have a supply system.
General Veers has landed. Commence primary
General
ground
Veers.
assault.
Ready
All
to
right, let's
go.
move you guys up. General Veers gets freighter fire support when he drops. What are we shooting at? Are we wrecking people on the docks? Is that what we're doing? Why? Why are we like this?
Awaiting orders.
All right, walkers, we're gonna, oh my God. The funny thing is that was a tank, right? And everything that just shot at them was anti-infantry. But if you have enough of it, speaking of which, if you have enough of it, let's just walk up here
Scouting.
and deal with this right now.
Engaging enemy.
The attack move order has been given with our infantry fighting vehicles. Let's go ahead and have you hold position here. You guys are already facing the right direction. Let's get you Storm Commandos moving up. I want you to secure this path with our ATs in the back to blast anything that gets too close. Veers, you stay behind. No, are you guys seriously going through the wooded path? Yeah, do it. Oh, I love it. I love that they can do this. It makes them unique. A reason to have ridiculous like walker units is that they can take these back trails that only infantry can take. There we go. The convoy is rolling out. Not a convoy I'd want to run into. Smell that? Smells like thumbnail right there. What are we shooting at? Is this actually a structure? There's a little spawner. Security outposts here and here. The unit is moving up. Our boys are engaged. Let's go ahead and get you guys covered. I'm gonna move you up a little bit farther. It looks like we have primary enemy contact. Mostly Corpo walkers and that one weird JX-40 like tank thing. I'm gonna call it the drunk tank. Right, that's their paddy wagon. Let's move the rest of you guys up. If I move you right there, Veer should get into fire support.
I will cover you.
Cool, I kinda wanna go into spectator cam. Oh, but for some reason, spectator cam has stopped functioning. Sometimes it just doesn't work anymore. Like I just hit it again. Did we win? We didn't win. There's still spawners over there. How we doing over here, Walker? Elite infantry and 2 AT-ATs. Ooh, there's that Clone Wars. Oh, look at this gorgeous map. My hat's off. My hat's off to the map makers. Like they had the gameplay down, but they really needed more maps. And now that they've got more people working on maps, it's just so good. Awakening of the Rebellion is in such a good place right now. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then you see stuff like the old Jump to Lightspeed ships just chilling out over here. Though this isn't one of them. This is actually an FFG. It's one of the freighters. Carillion, yeah, it's one of the Carillion freighters, if I remember right. A little bit chonkier, you know, but it's got a great cockpit view in the front. I like that. I love windows. I remember when we used to do a lot of Space Engineers content, people used to get real mad at me because I'd put windows on everything. And I'm sitting there going, you know, this is a visual medium, right? You guys want to see what's going on, don't you?
What is your order?
I get it. I get it. It's not the tactical choice. It's not the best look, like, survivability thing.
I'm on my way.
There was, I think I've told this story before, but there was a thing called Star Corps. I think they're still around. Space Engineers combat tournaments. And myself and Wasted and Clockwork, we were a team that ran the first, we were on in the tournament for the first like 3 or 4 of one of their seasons. I mean, they've been going for a long time. And it was a good time. Definitely was neat. But we started this rumor that that windows were the best armor for the weight.
All right, men, take cover.
Because we're bad people. We're like, best windows, best armor. As in just glass windows.
Provide necessary backup.
It was not.
Take out
But it looked cool.
stragglers.
Reporting for duty, General. What's the plan?
We got old Clone Wars technology rolling towards us. Can't tell if it's firing. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay. We good? We good?
Form up.
We're not good. We are not good. Still got some light vehicles over there. Glad I brought those missile troops up. Let's go to the tactical mode.
Yes, General.
You walkers actually back here. Where are you guys at? The convoy has made it out of the woods and is starting to approach.
Reporting. Right
So let's get you guys up here.
Moving out.
You know,
Standing by.
one thing that Galaxy's really failed at. They're a Star Wars game. I know this is totally off topic to the combat, but they're a Star Wars game. They were a sandbox. And they added the space stuff later in an expansion, which was actually very, very cool. But you didn't have to use space, right? As somebody who wanted to be like a smuggler, right? And the fantasy there is like smuggling stuff aboard your ship. It was never beneficial to use your ship to move stuff.
Ready for orders.
Like that just didn't happen, right? There was
Keep your
none of
eyes on your
that.
scanners.
It went into your inventory was massive.
Okay, you want
There was no mechanic. Like you could decorate it, you could put stuff in your ship, but there was no reason to. You just put it in your inventory and then fast travel to a planet. And now we're in this weird time where there are tons of Star Wars Galaxy's private servers, but they're all just trying to be some variation of the base rules, right?
avoiding fire.
With maybe a little bit more
You men
content.
take the flank.
As you wish.
Hey, oh, and they're always like a mix of like a theme park, you know, a little less sandboxy, but none of them want to take it to 11, right? Take it, let's go ahead and drop
Bomber standing.
Let's get some TIE bombers over here. I need you to delete a grid square for me, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Veers, are you ranged? Are you firing?
Your transmission.
Yeah, I just don't know what. I don't really want to waste the shots.
Target locked.
Bombers are en route. Looks like they're gonna have a pretty clear path because we've basically fought up the route. They're coming down this little highway.
Lead the way.
And I'd love to see that. I'd love to see more of like the logistics side. Like you've got guys who make weapons, like rifles and stuff. You have weapon and armor and swordsmiths and stuff like that. But you don't have an ammunition mechanic, right? You don't have like a siege mechanic other than this one scripted city thing.
Follow my lead. Engaging enemy.
Like, go full on Elite Dangerous on me, right? Give me the full, like, Galactic Civil War where I have to work with the team. I don't know. I'd love to see more of that. Give us ground vehicles that actually do something.
Awaiting your orders.
As an Imperial player, I want to make Imperial bases, you know, and have Rebel players attack them. Make them NPC related. Make them spawn, you know, make that stuff be a thing.
Just tell me where to aim.
I don't know. There's a pretty cool server I spotlighted a while back. I didn't like one of their account security things that they had going on, but it's still probably my favorite from concept. Restoration. I don't know how it's doing these days. It's been a long time since I've been on it. They had a thing where if you were gonna have like multiple family members play, you'd have to, if from the same like IP address, then you would have to like set up this. You basically have to send them a picture of your ID, like your driver's license, and
What is your order?
through a thing called Stripe or something, and only the company you sent it to and like their admin would be able to see it. I don't know. I didn't like it, so I said no, I'm not gonna do that. And since me and Tabby were both playing on the server, we couldn't without doing that. And they're like, well, we'll just fix it for you. Don't worry about it. I'm like, no, if this is your policy, I can't. Special. Ooh, look at that. They've got a ship down here. So, I don't know. It was one of those things, but I still think their concept of combat and their Galactic Civil War mechanics were very, very cool. They had a cool cover system where you could actually tell like what your chances to hit were by just looking at an enemy. I think kneeling and going prone actually made a difference, which weirdly Galaxies got rid of that mechanic. Like you should be harder to hit with ranged weapons if you're laying down prone. I really liked that in the original version, and they got rid of it. Strange choices. Anyhow, maybe we'll see a cool new, really creative sandbox version of Galaxies come out and we'll all jump on it. That would be fun. Someday. Or some game will get modded to the point. That was always the dream with Star Citizen, right? When they first announced it and they were like, oh yeah, it'll have full modding support and you'll be able to host your own servers. That was like some of the early things they were talking about, and that shit just got real quiet real fast. We don't hear about that anymore.
Beginning construction.
All right, we'll get an outpost here. I live in hope. We'll get an outpost here. We're in Corsair territory. I wonder who owns Merle. Why don't I send a spy around?
Construction complete.
Give a little poke. What's going on over here? I have a feeling we have broken Corsex. Yeah, we might keep this fight in orbit and just go pop, 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 knock out all of their production so they don't have a chance to recoup. I think I fought their main fleet. I think it's been destroyed. I think so. Hey, Vader, how's the Southern Front looking right now? Well, we never sent that probe droid from Balmora.
Construction complete.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go spy on this. Vader's here. Vader, what does your combat fleet look like? We don't have an outpost on this planet? Oh, it's building, okay, it's building. Oh, your support group is like really far south, but we do have the Bellator making up for it. I might just put you in lead. Wasn't I gonna send you? Oh, I sent Milgaro reinforcements and I never landed them. Didn't I? Yeah, let's put you guys down.
Tactical battle imminent.
What? Oh. Hape space bat. What? Is the rebellion? Oh man, I could put a Moth Palace here, because of course it could. It's the capital of the Hape Empire. We fought the Hapes early on. It looks like the rebellion is trying to free the Hape hand. That is a lot of quasars. Yeah. What's the nearest response fleet? Probably our SSD. Which I don't know where I sent you. Oh, you're not back yet, are you? This is you here, isn't it? Going through quad drive yards at the moment. No, actually, it's not. It's a different ship. The heck are you doing here? Hey, Coruscant, what you building right now? You actually have an ISD under production. Okay, good. Never mind, carry on. I was gonna talk crap, but I don't need to. Oh yeah, Skako Miner can build some ships too. I have a battle cruiser over quad drive yards right now. But a lone battle cruiser isn't gonna be able to do much, and there isn't really another support fleet except for maybe pulling the arc hammer down. Who are you? Oh, you're one of the heroes. Yeah. Heavy bombers. A heavy bomber hero. Ooh. And then I could build another hero. Orlok, you're gonna be in a Eidolon cruiser. Those Eidolon cruisers are actually no joke. All right. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the arc hammer. We're gonna get all of our gunships together, and I am going to deal with the rebellion in Hape territory quickly as possible. Whatever we're gonna cobble together a fleet. Oh, I gotta auto resolve this first. Yeah, we're not gonna win that. Yes, I might have been able to take out a Quasar, but I would rather fight this straight up than sitting there trying to kill the one Quasar with my star space station, maybe two. I think it'll be funner to just get over there with a fleet and smack them. Why do we want to meet up?
Space tech level advanced. New
Yeah, let's meet up.
available.
Let's meet up at
I
Rothal.
see.
All forces. Chances are they're gonna do a ground invasion, so we need to hurry.
Course to these coordinates.
Lander reporting.
I am gonna move heavy armor over there. This is like gathering. This is more of a 40K vibe. You just like reaching out to any system that's in the area, trying to gather enough forces to deal with whatever the threat is right now. I've been in a 40K mood. It seems like every time, it's gotta be because of Space Marine. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's like a whole new subset. Everybody coming over from Helldivers that are like looking for the next co-op game to play are getting into 40K, and it's great. I love it. I love it. Get more people into that good redonkulous world. Man, we actually lost a good chunk of this Hyperland, or maybe we just never owned it. No, because we never pushed past Taurus. Yeah, we pushed up to here and then we just bailed. I want your bombers. Get over here.
Tactical battle imminent.
Crap baskets? What? No shit. I don't... Can we win this? We do have some, they have two carriers, but so do we. I would argue their carriers are, what kind of Quasars are these? X-Wings and an A-Wing squadron. I mean, I think they win that. Yeah, I'm V-Wings and Arcs. But we get the Bellator. These are also gonna have X-Wings, aren't they? Yeah, and a Cutlass squadron. God, the Dauntless is good. I'd remove that. I wouldn't give them an X-Wing squadron. Like, the Dauntless doesn't need the extra, or at least get rid of the Cutlasses. They don't need the extra firepower. Dauntless is really strong. Like, they already are. I think they're half squadrons anyways. I think they're just wings.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Bump, bump, ba-da-dum. I kind of want to fight this. Oh, I get Cloud City. Really? I guess they take on whoever the faction is who owns it. Okay. So, weird situation. You guys are gonna get wrecked if you get anywhere near those Dauntlesses. Let's stop. Are these endless? Probably not. What do you guys got? Because you're just, oh, you're interceptors with jamming countermeasures? That'll actually help against the X-Wings. A little bit light duels. Okay, so you're more or less like a TIE fighter.
Heading out.
TIE squadron here.
Roger.
So we have the range advantage. We should probably move the arc up. That way we get maximum
Ready for orders. Plotting course.
maximum firepower here. Because it's range that's gonna give us the advantage.
Orders, sir.
Roger that.
If we can like knock out one of those Dauntlesses or kill the carriers. Oh, this is tricky. I want you guys in fire support position, but not in, oh god, we're all gonna die because we got too close to the enemy position. ARCs have wonderful sensor ranges. If you're new around here and don't know, ARC stands for Advanced Recon. Advanced? Is it Advanced Recon? Assault Recon? I don't remember now. I'm totally spacing on it. Somebody in the comments will say, but it's a recon ship. I love the idea that they have so many crew members. One for the back turret, but also they've got a co-pilot, so somebody can get some sleep, so they can be on long distance missions. That's a really cool idea. I love stuff like that. Civilian? Type C? Freighter? You are,
Ready for orders.
not long for this world.
Ready for command, sir.
Okay, so our arcs are up there. We got the S-foils closed, so we can cruise out of here as quickly as possible. Though yours might actually make you tankier, not faster.
We've located the enemy.
Defend themselves with a rear-facing turret, but are better off retreating before enemies get too close. All right, there we go. First shots are out. The cannons are firing. If I can rotate you just a little bit, I would like. Oh no, I had it
Order
perfect,
confirmed.
and then I messed it up. Just rotate, and then I'll spin you back around. Okay. They do have hostile ones. Okay, so the half of like Cloud City is with us and half of them is against us.
Yes, Commander.
All right, boys. We
Squadron,
kind
move
of
out.
want to bait
Right
them
away.
because we have a back turret.
Bombers at the ready.
You're gonna be my group one.
Ready to receive orders.
You guys are gonna be my group two.
Squadron
Changing
reporting.
your setup.
Standing by.
Now we're starting to get the rest of the cannons online. The ship is so
Ready
long.
for orders. Target
If they're gonna
confirmed.
be that far away, we'll engage it.
Attack position.
He's outflying us. He's outrunning us. Come on, you gotta get the shields down.
Awaiting orders.
I really want to take out one of their engines, but I don't think that's gonna happen here. Come on. Okay, hold your position. You're in a good spot.
Com link.
Fighters, we're gonna fight over this thing because I'm hoping it's got a couple of anti-fighter guns.
Reporting in.
Are we dogfighting interceptors? Is that? Oh, we won.
Moving out.
Go for the
Going
engines.
for the engines.
And then
Roger that.
let me get you. I don't think going for the engines is gonna work. I don't think we're gonna get through it in time. Here we go.
For
Oh, most of us have just gotten. Yep, not good, boys. Yeah, look at how fast our. Oh man.
Direct fire on the engines.
I mean, we'll definitely kill it, but look at our shields drop. Holy crap.
Disable those ion cannons.
How we doing? Any chance? Nah, you haven't even gotten close.
Ready
We
for command.
just launched. Nope, didn't launch a damn thing. Did 0 damage.
Awaiting your
Shields are down.
Yes, sir.
Direct
Oh, they're jamming us. They also get the jam ability. Man, they're good. Like their bread and butter is the rebellion. We gotta go.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Oh, they're too close. Am I gonna kill it in time? What if we go full hull damage? Just dump it into the hull. No, we gotta go. Retreat. All forces fall back. Yep, there's that civilian freighter. Oh, I'm gonna blow up that turret. Ah. Retreat. All right, we are out of here. Oh man, you know what might be an interesting submod? If we do the challenge run we've been talking about, and I wonder how hard this would be. A submod that maybe caps a couple of ship types, right? So you can't really choose them, and like triples the hyperspace time for all units, for all factions. So the Empire takes a really long time to hyperspace out, but the Rebellion, like, I can just nope out. I just noped out there with that SSD, and that seems kind of questionable, right? If I had to wait longer, that would make the game so much harder. Increase those hyperspace times. So, you know, you really got to have a plan if you want to do a raiding party. Okay. So we've lost Bespin. For now, the fleet is still there to take it back. I do want to decimate that. Do we have an interdictor? We do. No, a detector. Shit. Oh no, it is an interdictor. Here's a detector. T's a little far over and it looks like it's over this. Cool, so let's just make them regret their life choices. Okay, okay. This is great for us. So this is probably, oh man, this is their fleet. Wait, they lost Sullust, right? So they lost the ability to build those ships, I thought. No, that's the Quasar. I'm confusing the Quasars, I think. Maybe? Let me know. Is the Dauntless specific to Sullust construction? I thought it was. And then we're gonna go on a rampage with our Allegiance battlecruiser taking point. If I can give the order, there we go. I don't know which one's gonna fight first. Probably up here, but my plan is I'm gonna boop every one of these. We're gonna go in and we're going to gut the corporate sector authority's ability to make war. Oliver Cussant, and a couple of fire stars. Begin the battle. All right, here we go. They have a recussant. There's been a lot of interesting conversations over on the Armco Discord for the meta campaign for version 3, basically rewriting the rule set for our community tactical war game that's been in production. You know, we're working on it quite a bit. And it's totally free. It's just something fun for us as a community to be able to play together. Think of it like a giant tabletop war game. And I've been working on the rule set for trying to make it so we can have like 600 players playing, right? Because that's how many we had sign up for version 2. And realized, wow, this rule set that I made and designed for maybe on the high end 60 players doesn't really work when you hit 200 or 600. I even had to cap the last campaign. Anywho, we've been talking about orbitals, basically warships like this. How do you make this function in a war game that plays predominantly on the ground, right? There's like fighters and bombers and stuff that players can play. And before, like, players could make a single, like one player would be an orbital, and it didn't really work out that well. It didn't balance at the numbers. There was only 60 of us, and like 4 players were playing as an orbital like support platform. So well, any starship, you know, from frigate to corvette or whatever, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But at our scale, Allegiance. We're gonna brute force this. Let's bring in the Tector.
Moving to coordinates.
Let's bring in the victories.
Navigating to coordinates.
Right, gotta make Mr. President, one of the devs, happy. Let's bring in, the Chimera. No, we're gonna need support fire. We have 2 Carillion birds. We have an artillery one. What kind of weapons do you have for artillery? 2 medium long range, 2 burst turbo laser. I'll keep you in reserve. Well, no, what we're gonna need is carrier support. Let's just bring in a carrier group.
Reinforcements canceled.
And then if I have the space, I'll bring in a hero. Strike fighters.
Reinforcements.
Let's go. And then and a little bit of like chaff. But we've been trying to figure out how to make it work. And one of the ideas that I pitched was, what if instead of one player is a starship, they're multiplayer, they're community driven, right? You've got officers on board. I was talking to Texfire, Space Engineers model of Things fame, you guys remember from back in the day. Me and Tex, so we were trying to talk about like what could it be, what would it be like, to make them, yes, they can still be quite powerful support platforms that, you know, oh man, you can hear the recussant fire back there.
Ready for battle. For the Empire.
One thing the Clone Wars era designs, right, episode 2, episode 3 did really, really well was the sound design. And that's one of those sounds that, like, cannon, let's open up with you and open up on the space station. Let's try to take that down. I need you guys focusing on this. I need that shield down as quickly as possible. I need interceptors up here. Just deal with everybody who's coming a little too close. We want to engage this. Bombers. I'm gonna have you go for the hull attack. I don't think you're gonna make it, at least not more than 1 hit. Let's get some ties over here. All right, 4 squadrons of bombers on the way. Strike fighter, I want you actually sitting here fighting this up. My flagship for this fleet is taking a shocking amount of damage. Not really happy with that. Ooh, there goes those missiles. Oh, that hurts. That was on the appropriate target too, man. I'm pretty sure those were, oh no! I'm gonna rotate you guys, actually hold position. What are we taking fire from? The Firestar 2 is on our right. All right, space station's down. Enemy battle cruiser has arrived. Our bombers actually managed to press through. I'm gonna have you guys cycle around and start engaging that battle cruiser.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get the recussant. Let's get the carriers rolling back. I do not have reinforcements, so we're actually looking pretty good on that front.
Destroyer here. Target locked.
Okay. Everyone focus fire, kill that ship.
Reporting
It is not that conky. And then kill the support vessels like this Eddy cruiser. We should be able to knock that out really fast. Okay.
Attack commenced.
All units engage. All units engage.
Awaiting orders.
I need you to start pulling away. Also, and kick on your weapon systems while you're doing it. We're gonna get you out of there. We're gonna cycle you guys kind of farther back, and then you start making your moves.
Ship reporting.
Okay,
Holding fire
kick
for
him off.
maximum effect.
He shouldn't have shields anymore. This is kind of what you do, guys. You victory twos. Give me the firepower.
Intercepting.
Knock him out.
Attack formation. He won't be around much
So
longer.
a lot of the conversation's been like, what if we were very inspired by FTL, right? With the crews being able to move around on board the ship. And the way that we're planning out version 3 is going to be that there's going to be more of the community helping manage, and then my job as the GM is the meta perspective. You know, what did you manage to accomplish? Let's make sure, you know, this battle group is moved where they said, and I'll do the combat rules to resolve combat. So we could have a lot of fun with that, I think. There could be something there with, like, you know, maybe even making the maps. So you end up having, like, here's a battle group, here's its orbital supporting it, and the 20 players aboard, all with their own little rule set, basically like micromanaging and running this starship. And the better that they do as a team, with whatever it is they want to do to support the ground invasion or the orbital fight, you know, is represented on the greater tactical map. That could be fun. There's something there. There's a little meat there that we can dig into. Oh, can we break through with this? Yeah, go ahead and break through. Go for the shield generator on that starbase. The second, I need you, hero. I need you getting these interceptors off of us. And I need you, where's the rest of my interceptors? All interceptors over here, kick on engines, cover those bombers. I want them to get through to the target. Come on, interceptors, come on, interceptors.
Battle cruiser ready. Navigating.
Star Destroyer
Hey, Ties. We got skip rays.
attack position.
Being silly. Engage, engage, engage. There goes their battle cruiser. Secondary explosion. The hull is gone. I think the Victory 2s plus the fighters can take this down. Once the shields are down, it should just melt. We got their shields, right? Our bombers are still alive. Shields are still up. Man, my kingdom over here for some...
Choose your reinforcements.
Oh, I could wait. We're a little spread out.
Ready.
I need you over here supporting this fight. Yeah.
I copy.
Help him.
Acquiring target. Taking him out.
All right, yeah, his shields are down. Remember, these guys don't have anything for armor. They're great long-range platforms. If you keep the enemy off of them, you can really just
Tightening up. Changing course.
pump
to
out the
intercept.
damage. But once you get to that point, go ahead and engage. Actually, try to help him.
Their shields.
What the heck?
Target locked.
Warpod Squadron using some kind of railgun system? What are you firing at me? Cutting lasers. Go back to Babylon 5. All right, cutting lasers.
Yes, sir.
You're the wrong sci-fi. What are you doing here? Can you guys kill that skip ray? Letting a skip ray chase you in circles is probably not a great survival tactic.
Awaiting orders.
I'm on this one. Watch your back.
Let's go.
Reporting.
Yeah, but we'll see. We're building up right now to, I'm calling it Campaign 3 Quick and Dirty, which is like a really quick and dirty version of this new rule set to get it going.
My scopes are jammed.
And to get people in just to test it to see if the base rules work. And we're probably not even gonna have orbitals
Awaiting your orders.
in that campaign.
Ready to receive
Just really simple units. The Corporate Sector Authority has retreated. All of their orbital assets are either under Imperial control or have been lit asunder. That's just dramatic. Good coffee. Oh, what do we lose? Hey, we lost to Gazanti. Whap whap. Poor recussant. Poor recussant. Yeah, it could be cool though. Like the idea that basically the crew aboard can do everything that the ground people are doing. So like on the ground, artillery needs Logi to bring ammunition so that they can fire off their artillery rounds to soften up an enemy position. We can do the exact same thing aboard a warship and have, you know, gunners and people moving ammunition to the guns, and then have the gunners have to do a combat rolls to simulate, you know, these big warships doing their thing. Could be very cool. All right, so we've got this. We need to leave a ship in orbit to blockade it. I think this is a great job, actually, for one of the Corellian destroyers. Why don't you stand here?
Tactical battle.
Oh, the fleet. Hey, okay, Bespin. The warships didn't get away. Interdictor's the first one in. Now, if they're smart, they'll beeline it straight to that interdictor with those dauntlesses and destroy it, right? That would be, honestly, if there's an interdictor in the field, I would not be sad if they made it so the enemy force almost always like prioritizes trying to destroy that thing. I don't know if that's possible in the AI, but.
Transmit orders. Your orders.
Okay, we're gonna make you group 1 for, oh crap, they're doing the thing. Now, we know they're gonna brawl, and we know they've got carrier support in the way of quasars, and they're gonna keep bringing them in because right now they're build capped. So we're gonna have to just.
Order confirmed.
I want to brawl them out. I want to like try to range them down with
Heading to
ISDs,
destination.
even though bombers might be the better choice. The only problem is our bombers suck. Like, look at an Eidolon in here. No, not an Eidolon. This is what an Eddy.
Imperial cruiser here.
This is the Strike. Never mind. This is the Strike cruiser. This got ions, correct? Yes, burst ions. One bomber squadron, one interceptor squadron. But you're gonna use up 16 of my fleet cap. Or I could bring in the Chimera. Oh, it's Ozzel. Off Ozzel. 10% bonus for frigates. I wonder if that stacks. I think I've had said before. Does that stack with the general bonus? Let's get the bonus. It's about to get spicy, and then we'll get some of our best squadrons in here. And, man, I don't think we win that.
Awaiting your command. We're on the move.
You know?
Yes,
I still don't think we win
Course
this.
set.
A 1-for-1. If the Dauntlesses get close. It's just so much Dauntless firepower. Well, we win it. We just have to accept the fact that, like, we may lose the Brazen.
Commander.
Okay, I kind of love the
Heading
idea
to
that the Brazen
destination.
goes in first. The
Reporting
Desolator,
in.
the Behemoth, and then of course, what's your name? It's a modified Imperial Star. Man, I can't read it. Can't read the top. I forgot his ship's name. Is it the Decimator? Vader's? Isn't he like Vader's
Commander.
flagship commander?
Ready for orders, sir.
All right,
At
let's get out
once,
there
sir.
and let's ping it. Oh, or not, because our
Setting
scout can't
course.
get there. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Look at those ISDs. Ba-da-da-da. Like, I can totally see us having orbitals and representing how big they are. Maybe have their courses one round behind, so the players aboard have to like, oh, do we
Ready to commence.
commit to full engines ahead? And we could be in a perfect
enemy is
support
approaching.
position. We're still not in range. Or if the attack below us goes poorly, we could be in a totally well beyond the lines position.
I shall assume full responsibility.
All right, let's move you up. Turbos, we need you all focusing
Cruiser here.
Roger that.
on one target at a time, and that target will be you. Nope, stay there.
Shields out.
Take out the iron cannons.
You may come round for another pass.
They may come around for another pass.
Signal coming through.
I think they're gonna walk up to us
Eliminating bombers.
and smack us
Ready.
really hard. I don't think there's any coming back around. They don't need to come back around.
Target identified. Bombers at the ready.
All right, let's just focus all of our bombers. Just get as many rounds as you can
Ready to receive
into its like hull.
Target the engines. Targeting
Engines?
primary engines.
What? There you go. Hull damage. Go, go, go. I need your fire support. No, no. You did not break that far away. Balls. Fire off your ability and engage, engage, engage. Come on, guys. I want firing at that. Now, the smart man would probably go, come on. We just need to knock out some of their damage. Oh, there she is. Keep firing. Oh, are we gonna 1-for-1 this?
Roger that.
It feels so wrong that the rebels get one of the, you know, better capital. Like, they should not have a good capital ship that stands up to ISDs, in my opinion. Even though I love that ship, I guess having the option doesn't mean you have to use it. We are totally gonna lose this ISD. This is gonna be one of those fights. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those fights. Who's got the lowest? Fire at that. Fire at that. Fire at that. You will be remembered, Brazen. Okay, reinforcements are prepared. Let's bring in some, do I have victory 2s? Do I have victory 2s? No, I don't. I have advanced loadouts. Victory 1s, we're gonna go for that. And then let's bring in you. Boop. Answer. Fire the missiles! Shit, we're on fire! I really should have killed some of those quasars. We're losing the fighter battle. I still could. How brave do we want to? No. Fire everything. Reroute firepower. Everything goes into this. Save him, hurt them, Save me. You, I need you, come here. Ion, this, lower its damage output and get out of there. Engage your engines. I know you're surrounded by TIE, or X-Wings firing light torpedoes at you. I need you to run.
Direct fire on the engine.
Well, their fire support's about to leave, and then they might run away. Are we gonna survive it? Yeah, I think we are. There she goes. Be on fire!
Unable to shake them.
Come on, kill it, save me. Ooh, she's hurting.
The shields aren't holding.
Okay, now we're wrapping around, we're leaving.
Awaiting order.
Roger that.
Cover him. I'm bringing you in more fighters.
Reinforcements on
Yes, they're running and we're gonna let them. Maybe.
Awaiting orders.
Nope, changed my mind.
Well generators on.
No, we're too invested.
Awaiting your orders.
Oh, there, that one's broken in half. All right, we're switching to the quasars now, because they're actually the bigger threat.
Get a shuttle ready.
Hey guys, fire off your engines. What are you doing? What are you doing? Engines, save him. Get it out.
Your command, sir.
I'll never hear the end of it. Break and engage. What do we have to bring in? Ooh, you've actually got, you've got weapons and you've got fighters. Cover him. Don't want. Oh, bombers were not the necessary thing that I needed right now. How we doing over here?
Commander.
A few decks on fire, but no big deal. Yeah, that's another thing that I love the idea of is like having, you know, oh, your ship's taking damage and you've got players aboard fighting fires and dealing with borders and stuff.
Yes, Commander.
Launch the frigate reporting.
Because the idea with the whole meta campaign thing, the reason why it's called meta campaign was it was gonna have lots of fun, like community elements, ways for us all to get together and play together in a larger war game sense, right? So maybe we have a space battle here, players start choosing where they want to go, what jobs we start taking. A mix of a war game and like an RP.
I've got a lock.
Reporting in.
Old like RP forum vibe to it. Good grief, the firepower on this thing. Are you technically?
Falling out of formation.
I think you're just an ISD too. Just bop, 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 bop. Yes, I had no doubts.
I'm on them.
Well, the rebellion did manage to take out one of our ISDs and almost kill 2 others in that fight.
I copy.
Look at this thing, winning the day for us.
Well done, gentlemen.
Wow. Creating that gravity field. That artificial gravity field. Oh, it was she was a classic. It wasn't just an ISD, it was a Tector. One of my early ISDs. Man, is it just me or do my TIE Defenders just have no survivability whatsoever? All right. So the war against corporate sec is pretty much like, just 2 more planets. Well, technically 4. Yeah, technically 4. And it'll be under our control. They haven't taken the bait for Zygeria yet.
Building started.
Yeah. I don't think they will. I don't think they have a fleet left. I think we've decimated it. And we've stopped and absolutely destroyed the Rebellion's fleet in the attempt to free the Hapes. No, we haven't. That's a different fleet. Yeah, that's a totally different fleet. The Hape fleet's still there. We were gathering forces to do it. Ugh. We need to get in there too. So whatever I can get together, I'm just gonna slam them in there. What's the garrison? And then, yeah, this was the one where we lost our artillery when we took it. The Hape capital, I feel like needs a refresh or something. Because it doesn't feel like the capital of an empire. It feels like a grassy, not a bad map. Just maybe not for the Hape homeworld. Anyways, if you're enjoying the campaign, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I love reading your guys' comments. I will see you all in the next one. Saving Imperial Hape territory and Vader finally getting down into the south. Or actually fighting for Fondor. Yeah, that's the plan. With our new battalion of artillery units, we have 3 of them. That's gonna be a good time. All right, everyone, catch you next time.